Welcome to 53 and starting over. Yeah, well, I'm thinking about just changing it to starting over. I think this right here applies to anybody going through this. I don't think age really matters. I think when you're younger, I think it's easier because when you're younger, you seem like you got more opportunity. It seemed like dating, things like that. When you get my age, most people either too old or too young or been burned so many times they don't trust anybody. But I'll get to that later. Right now, I'm not even interested in dating. Right now, it's just managing day by day. Right now, I'm sitting in my truck right outside Augusta, Georgia, having a decent day. But I think you got your good days and you got your bad days when you go through this because your mind kind of goes into thinking about it and mind kind of comes out of thinking about it. You kind of do the what ifs. What if, what if I done this? And the shouldas, maybe I should have done this. And you start a lot of self-doubt. And then you get to thinking you done everything. But, I'm sure I probably wasn't perfect by no stretch. But I can't really think of too much I've done wrong. There was a few things, but not that many. But you know how I've noticed that, when you're kind of going through stuff like this, you don't really want people to be happy. I walked in the Pilot and welcome to the Pilot. And they all smiling. First thing I want to say, I wish I'd just kick your teeth in, you don't want, you're kind of one. I think I'm catching myself being one of these these fun suckers, that just, that's not necessarily hateful, but just really don't want anybody to be happy. You would like to take it, see somebody smiling and laughing, and you just like to shove them down. I don't mean to be that way, but I think everybody gets that way. But like I said, I did get a draft drawn up this week. So we'll just see where the draft goes. And as far as I know, she agreed to just sign it. So I'm hoping this is going to be a non-contestable divorce. It still hurts, but I'm just thinking about a draft, sign, and we both sign it in 3 months. 18 years gone that quick in 3 months. It's just amazing to me. That fast. I mean, that's a blink of an eye compared to how long I've been in it. But like I said, I am looking for any tips, any advice. Still haven't got any. But if anybody can know some way that I can help take your mind off of it and just, I don't know, even in just encouraging remarks at this point.